Stephanie Williams, and I'm going to be telling you a little bit about this season of The Bachelorette. If you haven't been keeping up with the show, you're really missing out. Who doesn't love 2 hours packed with drama, full-grown men in straight-legged pants, and competition? The show started out as a spin-off of the reality show The Bachelor in 2003. The first Bachelorette, Trista, and her husband Ryan are still together, living in Colorado with their 2 children. Joelle, or JoJo as she's called on the show, is this season's Bachelorette. She started out with 26 men in hopes to find her husband. During her journey, she will get to know the men as they travel the world together and compete for her attention. Here's a little more information about this season. Joelle Fletcher is the star of the show on the 12th season of The Bachelorette. She's a 25-year-old real estate developer from Dallas, Texas. We first met her on last season's The Bachelor, as she was the runner-up on the quest to win Ben Higgins' heart. Although he did end up telling her that he was in love with her, he ended up choosing the other contestant, Lauren B. Her family is no stranger to reality TV, as her brother starred on NBC's Ready for Love in 2013. Even though she didn't end up last season with Ben's final rose, she won America's heart, and she came back this season with 20 roses of her own to hand out. Night 1 in the Bachelor Mansion, JoJo was introduced to 26 men that were all there to compete for her love. As the men pulled up in the limos to introduce themselves, we saw everything from a kilt to a suit and tie to one man even dressed up as Santa. We were also introduced to this season's villain, Chad, and we'll get to him in a minute. When you take the pressure of the first night and you add an open bar, what you get is some good reality TV. This season, we also got a Canadian in the pool without his clothes on. As expected, all of these men acted like they'd never seen a woman before, and from the very start, the drama began to unfold. One thing the show is known for are all of the exotic places they get to travel. Each destination has its own one-on-one, 2-on-1, and group dates, where the guys get to spend more time with JoJo and show her why they should be the one. The group dates are usually set up as a competition where the winner or winners get to spend some extra time with her. However, this season we've heard some complaints, as most of the group dates have been geared towards football, and they have a former pro amongst the men. In my opinion, a 2-on-1 date would probably be the hardest date to go on. In this setup, JoJo takes 2 guys out with her, and only one end up coming back. This season, the most dramatic one yet, Alex and Chad get ready to head out for what seems like it would be a quiet evening of hiking. But that's just not Chad's style. Before they even leave the house, Chad threatens to find another contestant after the show's done airing. This behavior has been brought to JoJo's attention before, and this time was no different. As Chad is inevitably sent home, all of the guys in the house pop a bottle of champagne in celebration until they hear Chad knocking at their door. The one-on-one dates aren't all fun and games though, as there is usually a rose to hand out, and if you don't get it, you're sent home. Wells found that out the hard way. With only 5 episodes left, this season is wrapping up quick. Traveling from California to Pennsylvania and now to Argentina, JoJo has gone from 26 men on her journey to find love now to only 6 remaining. The show has grown increasingly more popular over the years, and it also features another spinoff, Bachelor in Paradise, that airs in the summer. On this show, the contestants that weren't chosen or didn't ultimately end up marrying who they did choose Come back at another chance to find love. If you haven't watched the show yet, you need to tune in on Monday nights. You won't be disappointed.